Good morning to everybody. So already we discussed the introduction part about comparing quantities. So today we will move to the exercise today. That is the first question. We will do some example question. Example 5 it is given. What it is given for you? That is 5 bowls cost 5 bowls cost rupees 90. 5 bowls cost rupees 90. Then what would be the cost of 10 such bowls? 5 bowls cost rupees 90. What would be the cost of 10 such bowls? Okay, what would be the cost of cost of 10 such bowls? Okay, now you can do in two ways. First method, you can use unitary method that already you learned in class 6. Another method you can solve with the proportion method. Okay, now first we will solve with the unitary method. Given cost of 5 bowls is rupees 90. So therefore what is the cost of one bowl? Therefore the cost of one bowl is equal to rupees 90 by 5 here, which is equal to 18, which is equal to 18 rupees 18. Okay, how many times of 5 is 90? 18 times of 5 is 90. Now the question is, you have to find what is the cost of 10 such bowls. What is the cost of 10 such bowls? So what would be the cost then? 18, right? Therefore cost of 10 such bowls, that is equal to 10 into rupees 18, then it will be rupees 180. It will be rupees 180. This is one method. Another method, what you can do that, the cost of 5 bowl is rupees 90. Then what would be the cost of 10 such bowls? This one you are going to find. Am I right? Cost of 5 bowl is rupees 90. What would be the cost of 10 such bowls? So you can write like, if it is in proportion. If it is in proportion, then A by B equal to C by D you can write. A by B equal to C by D. Now here we are trying to solve for x. Find the value of x. It's very simple. Already you learned. Cross multiply it. 5 into x is equal to 10 into 90. Then x is equal to 10 into 90 by 5. 1 5 is 5. 2 5s are 10. So 2 into 90, which is equal to rupees 180. So either you could do in unitary method, otherwise you can use the which one? Proportion method. Are you getting there? Okay. Now come to the second question. We will move to the exercise. Exercise 8.1. Find the ratio of two quantities were given. Find the ratio of two quantities were given. So please remember, when we are comparing two quantities, that units should be same. That unit of the two quantities should be same. Otherwise we cannot compare. Now the first part is rupees 5 to rupees 50 paise. Rupees 5 to 50 paise. Here it is given in rupees, here it is given in paise. Here the two units are what? Not same. So what will you do? You have to convert into the same unit. Okay. So do you want to convert a paise into rupees or rupees into paise? That is up to you. Okay. Better you can convert rupees into paise. That will be better. So rupees 1 equal to 100 paise. Are you getting there? So therefore rupees 5 is equal to how much? 500 paise. Rupees 500 equal to what? 500 paise. Now we got the same unit. Here paise, here also paise. Therefore, rupees 5 by 50 paise can be written as rupees 5 can be written as 500 paise. Here 50 paise. Here now you can compare. Am I right here? Now strike out this 0, 0. Equal number of zeros you can strike it out. Then how many times of 5 is 50? 10 5s are 50. That is equal to 10 by 1, which is equal to what? 10 is to 1. So it is in the ratio of 10 is to 1. It is in the ratio of 10 is to 1. Are you getting there? Yes. So you move to the second part then. Yeah. What is the second part? It is given for you 15 kg. 15 kg to 210 grams. 15 kg to 210 gram. Okay. Here also the units are not same. Here it is in kilogram it is given, here it is given in gram. So you have to convert either kilogram into gram, otherwise gram into kilogram. Okay. So please remember, already I told you that is what? Henry mother died. Mother didn't cry much more. That is millimeter, centimeter, decameter, centimeter, it is decimeter, it is meter, it is decameter, it is Henry mother died, mother didn't cry much more. It is hectometer, then kilometer. King Henry died, it is King Henry died, mother didn't cry much more. King Henry died, mother didn't cry much more. King Henry died, mother didn't cry much more. Okay. King Henry died, mother didn't cry much more. Here same thing. Instead of that, what you can write here? It should be gram, then decigram, then centigram, milligram, decagram, hectogram, kilogram. Right? If you are coming from up to down, then it should be divide. If you are going from down to up, you should multiply. Okay. Now, kilogram. Where is kilogram? Kilogram is here. So, do you want to convert kilogram into gram? So, tens, hundreds, thousand. So, you have to multiply by what? 1000. So, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So, therefore, 15 kg that is equal to 15,000 gram. Now, you can compare now. That is 15 kg to 210 gram. That can be written as 15,000 gram by, what is that? 210 gram. So, gram you can cancel because we are the same unit here. Then 0 you can cancel. So 1500 by 21. Again it goes with the multiple of 3. It is also divisible by 3. 1500 is also divisible by 3. 5 3 is 15. That is 500 by 7, which is equal to what? 500 is to 7. 500 is to 7. Are you getting there? Yes. Shall we move to the next part? Yes. That question is 9 meter to 27 centimeter. What is the question? 9 meter to 27 centimeter. The first exercise is very easy. Okay. 9 meter to 27 centimeter. Okay, here we don't have the same unit here. So you have to convert either meter into centimeter or centimeter into meter. So we will convert meter into centimeter. Where is meter? Meter is here, centimeter is here. You are going up, so you have to multiply. Multiply by what? Here 10, here 10, 100. 10 times are 100. So 1 meter that is equal to 100 centimeter. Are you getting there? Yes. After that, 9 meter that is equal to what? 900 centimeter. Now we can compare because we are having the same unit. We got the same unit here. So 9 meter to 27 centimeter can be written as 9 meter can be written as 900 centimeter. Here by 27 centimeter. Here you can cancel. So it is a multiple of 9. 1 9 is 9, 3 9s are 27, which is equal to 100 by 3, which is equal to 100 is to 3, which is equal to what? 100 is to 3. Are you getting dear? Yes. Shall we move to the next part? What is the next part for you? 30 days to 36 hours. 30 days to 36 hours. It is the fourth part, right? Okay. In one day, how many hours are there? 24 hours. One day is equal to 24 hours. So therefore, 30 days is equal to 30 into 24 hours. Are you getting dear? So if you want to multiply, you can multiply. Otherwise, better you can keep as it is. Okay. So if you are multiplying 24 into 3 is 72, 720 hours. Now easily we can compare now. How will you compare that? 30 days to 36 hours can be written as 30 days can be written as 720 hours by 36 hours. Now you can cancel. 136 is 36, 236 are 72. So in the it will be 20 by 1, which is equal to 20 is to 1. Are you getting dear? Yes, that's all. So we completed the first question. In the next video, we will see how to solve the question number 2 and 3. Okay. Otherwise, tomorrow we will continue. Are you getting dear? Yes. Thank you everybody. Thank you.